Hello guys. Hi guys. You don't have to wait for weekend to make this dish. Today is Thursday and usually I make this dish when I have a lot of time on weekend. But I'm going to show you one way where you can enjoy a buffet of curry chicken um, with just a few minutes preparing. So I'm gonna just jump on to you and show you how I do this because I'm going to work. So I'm going to put this cook in a slow cooker, so by the time when I come home this meal is ready. How wonderful is that, right? You don't have to stand there, keep stirring, cooking all the time. No, 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 don't do that. All right, this is a very fast and easy way to make this, and this just take a few minutes of your morning time just before you go to work, like me. So usually I like to prepare the chicken, and I have tried using the chicken with three methods. First I tried to use the scissors, the multi scissors, the chopper scissors. I'm sure you guys have seen this everywhere, the promotion. And then I try to use a chopper, because this chopper is really good if the meat is cooked. But if it's not cooked, it can be a bit risky, especially when you're not used to using this. And the third one, I tried using a knife. A knife should work too. But then I feel like, you still have to struggle with that. And the best way is actually to use a scissors to chop up chicken. So I'm going to show you how I do that. In fact, I already did that on YouTube Live just now. I tried to cut the chicken with all the elements, with the knife, with the scissors. No, it didn't work. So with this Fiskar kitchen scissors, it really works well. So I'm going to show you how I do that. So you can actually prepare this. You don't have to make them in the morning. You can make them in the evening when you come back from work the day before. So you don't have to do this in the morning. But because this was in my freezer yesterday, I defrost them overnight. So I usually like to remove this part, the chicken ass. I don't want to use this. So, and then I just need time to defrost it. So it took me a while to defrost. So I'm going to cut off the chicken. See how convenient and easy is that, right? I prefer to use a whole chicken when I make curry chicken because I like to munch on the bone. How many of you guys like to do that? You're not abnormal. This is really normal. So just put the knife underneath the bone, underneath the meat, and then you just cut them. And usually I like to cut them into 3 parts. I like to cut them especially when they are this small, the chicken is not very big, so I like to cut them into quite big chunks. See how easy, right? So I like to include the bone because it's really delicious with the bone. It makes a whole dish much more tender, right? So this is all done. I'm going to put them in a big plate. So don't cut them too small, just like a bit handful will do. And for the chicken wing, you have no choice. That's it. So now next step is how to make the what do you call that, the seasoning, right? So usually a natural seasoning is the best. So I have over here with me, I already included this. You can find this and order this at my Amazon store. So this is just some lemongrass that I like to use. So I tried cutting them with the scissors early on at Facebook Live. So I'm going to show you how to do this. So you need about 2 lemongrass. So what you do is you just put your, this is like a chopper. So you don't have to use like a few chopper, because in the past I used to have a lot of chopper. I want to have one for vegetables, one for fruit, one for chicken and white meat, and the other one for red meat. Very, very leceh, right? So this is easier because this one you can control the thickness, and then you can cut them really, really fine like this. I can show you how it looks like this. It's really, really fine. So, and it saves you a lot of space too, because you don't have to find a chopper, especially if you don't have a big table, like a workspace. So this is very good if you are living in a very small apartment and you don't have so much storage for your cutting board. So this is really, really convenient. And then I noticed that sometimes it flies, but if you have a bowl in front of you just like this, and then you tilt it like 45 degrees Celsius, so it should do the job. So I like to keep this part because this you can cook, you can actually smash it and cook them together with your curry. This is lemongrass. So this is something that I like to do when I am really craving for curry and I don't have time to stay the whole day, the whole morning, just to stir the whole pots or so many long minutes. So this is one way. And this is some ginger. I have actually prepared this ginger a while ago. So chop ginger and chop garlic. And then if you want it to be a bit spicy, I have also this is some garlic. I'm going to use a clean spoon so I don't contaminate my bottles. And then I have this curry. Usually I'm quite generous with curry. I like to put a lot of curry powder. So I would say about a half a cup of curry. In Sweden, they only use like 1-2 tablespoons. That is not enough. I like you, if you like to have a really, you know, good taste curry, you need to invest. You need to put more curry powder, unfortunately. And then next, I'm going to use some coconut milk. You see, this not only can cut vegetables, you can cut paper too, paper packing. So just a bit of the coconut cream. I have people asking me, you know, where do I get all this coconut cream? We can find them. I'm sure you can find them in departmental stores. So nowadays it's really, really convenient. But if you can't, and if you are too lazy to go out, you can always shop at my Amazon store, because depending on the area that you're staying, sometimes they deliver it the next day. And they have this free trial now that you could try for like 30 days. Okay. See? How convenient is that, right? And then, of course, you want to season this. So I'm going to season this with some soy sauce. This cooking wine. With a little bit of soy sauce. About 2 tablespoons. And then I like to add some salt too. Thus, put the tomato. This is just some chopped tomatoes. Mix everything together. And then you want to have about 1 cup of water. No need to be hot water. Really easy, right? So suante. Ah, I know. So now let me just get my crock pot. The crock pot is a bit hot. I'm going to show you later, all right? I'm just going to put everything together and show you the settings for the crock pot. Usually I like to put the sauce in, half of it first. I already heat up the crock pot just like 5 minutes ago. So that's why you can hear the sizzling sound. And then I'm going to put my chicken in this. Right? And then followed by the curry chicken seasoning. So just cover the edges, the surface, and the edge. So you don't need to taste this now. Don't do that because this is raw. You do this especially when you are like after you have prepared everything and it's cooked like at least 3 hours. Then you can taste it, because right now if you taste it, you're gonna have a lot of problem with your stomach later. Okay, I'm gonna bring this to my crock pot so you guys can see it's actually there. I'm just going to bring you guys closer so you can see how it looks like with the settings and all that. So let me just put this like this so you can see. My settings, yeah. Very easy. I think crockpot, very important that you have to have a timer. Every crockpot has timer, but nowadays the crockpot is even better. They even have temperature where you can control the temperature. Unfortunately, I don't have that, but I have included 2 crockpot in this video description, where there's one that is silver and the other one that is red in color. That one you could read the recommendation and the review before you buy them. I think that one you can control the temperature, and it has this hole where you could put in your thermometer and see. But if you are able to control the temperature, that should be no problem. So mine is very simple, easy settings for people like me, very not technical. So it's like one settings is like number 1, and this is number 2. Number 1, obviously it's slow. Number 2 is faster. And since I'm going away like for 8 hours, and this is going to cook like for 4-5 hours, so I'm just going to change this into number 1, and then I'm going to just reduce the cooking time to 4 hours, about 4 hours and 20 minutes, right? I think it's 4 hours and 20 minutes. And then put the lid on. Voila! Now it's about 9:30. So this should be ready at around 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 12:30, 1:30, about 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock, this is done. And when this is done, it will automatically switch to the warming function, whereby it just keep the food warm, so that when you come home, you are ready to eat. The food is warm. You don't have to reheat them. So this is really ideal if you have a very busy schedule and you don't have time to cook. So this is one way you can do this. And how luxurious is that, right? I love this idea because suits me and my lifestyle, and it makes my life much easier. And I'm going to do another live streaming later when I come back, so that you guys can see how my chicken look like and how I'm going to eat this. So I've also bought some paratha. It's a roti paratha from the supermarket. So I'm going to eat this. I don't even have to cook rice. So I'm going to eat this, and I'm going to see if I can find roti paratha at Amazon too. If there is, I'm going to include that in the video description, so you too can buy them. All right. So I'll see you in this evening when we get home and when we want to eat, how these things look like, how this delicious curry look like, and then I'm going to give you guys a taste test and see if this pass my recipe standard. All right, I have also made recipes for curry chicken earlier on with the normal conventional type of cooking. You have to stir the chicken because there's curry, there is coconut, right? When you have coconut, the tendency burnt on the bottom of the pan, and then sometimes it really will you can't cook a curry coconut for too long. So, but for this case, it's different because the temperature is not high. So it's slowly cooking this chicken with the juice of the flesh and all the natural juice from the tomatoes. So everything is going to combine and cook and slowly. So the flavor is going to be really good. I guarantee you that. So see you later. Bye bye.